Welcome to episode 81 of Gintama. Last time we seemed to begin the climax of the Yagyu arc. Everybody's involved here. This will probably be the last episode of it. Otai has resolved to be with everybody, and so we've got Kyubei and the Grandpa, Gintoki and Shinpachi fighting. Everybody else is here doing everything. Kagura still got her plate, Sokita riding on Kondo's shoulders and whatnot after his, Kondo's ass incident. But yeah, I can't wait to see how it wraps up, so we're gonna get into it and discuss at the end. Got the subtitles and timer on screen if you want to follow along that way, or you can pull up the episode on the side, but either way, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, Otai right here. She wants to go back with everybody. And so yeah, we had Shinpachi get knocked away, but he got his glasses back. And surprised Kyubei a little bit, which was awesome. So we'll see what happens. If they actually just put up a really great fight, if they maybe convince them to let her go, if she comes in and talks to them herself. Bam! And now he's ready to kick some ass. He can see clearly now. The rain is gone. All right. So while the opening is playing, let me say that if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel. Gintama comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And other videos every single day of the week. Check out the description as well for links to Twitter and Discord if you want to hang out there, and Patreon where you can support the channel, get these videos early, vote in polls for the shows that I'm going to watch, get vlogs that will never be on YouTube, and all that stuff. Thank you so much. Recently I was showing my girlfriend some anime openings and endings that I like from shows she hasn't seen yet, and one of them was Mr. Raindrop. And she saw Elizabeth, and she was like, "Oh, that's cute." And I was like, "You have no idea. You don't understand the full power of Elizabeth." And then she saw Sadaharu and thought he was cute, and she asked me what show it was, and I told her about Gintama, and I described what it was like to her, and I described how, in the middle of a serious arc, we had an entire episode about being in the bathroom, not being able to wipe. So, yeah. You have the final chapter of the Yagyu arc. Yeah, the plate thing, I don't think it matters anymore. We're just kind of everybody's fighting. Oh, that's beautiful. A woman's best makeup is her smile. Adorable. I concur. Generally, I prefer a lighter makeup look / none. I'm not a big fan of the heavily made up look myself. Nice, tip to tip. But he's shaking. Shit! Good combo, good teamwork. Damn, he's fucking serious, look at that. And the grandpa helped out too. He can do the same. Who's gonna get them, if anybody? You're probably all just gonna collide, and everybody's gonna fail. Nope. Oh shit, okay. Of course the grandpa with his tiny little arms. It wasn't fair. So we're still doing the plate thing with the captains? Okay. Damn. What's he doing? Okay. Saw him as being more dangerous. Nice. Holy shit. Mid-air dodge. What a shonen move. Damn! What a... Holy shit. What a fucking badass. Just like that, huh? And took the sword! Well, there that goes. Now we just have the captain to deal with. Who's gonna strangle your ass. Yeah, that was awesome. Kyubey was right to judge him as the most dangerous. But... What now? He's about to slam his ass in... Whoa, my god! Oh, holy shit. He just died. He actually is dead. Well, he made it over 80 episodes as the main character before he met his end. Shinpachi is main character now. What a fucking badass shot of him. Yeah. Straight through there. Shinpachi's screams are awesome. I sometimes forget, like, oh yeah, Shinpachi can be badass. It's awesome to see his moments like that. Well, we did it. Goddamn. Oh, he was on Hijikata's shoulders. My mistake. That's even funnier. Has he tried to kill him at all while up there, or now's not the time? We did it! Of course, he did need the help of Gintoki. You can't expect him to beat people like Kyubey on his own. He's all like an old man. But still, he did good. They all did. There's the little dad. Yeah, he's like, fuck the plates. I don't care about that. Take him out. But they're gonna say no. That's we're not gonna do that. He's so small. Yeah, they're not gonna go back on their word. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was kind of fucked up. You really raised her in a messed up way. Maybe we can start kind of writing that now. It really wasn't. Pretty much. He's right about that too, though. He gets it. I get it. But now Kyubey's got to suffer this defeat. After everything that's happened. So now you can just stick around and vie for Otai's heart against Kondo in other ways, if you want. Mm-hmm. Of course, she had to know that. That's perfectly fair. They were trying to do what they thought was best. But yeah, it was a messed up way to raise a kid like that. You were saying that you'd be so strong you wouldn't need to be protected, but hey, it's cool. You'll have people around you who want to protect you, and that's fine. There's no shame in that. Should I refer to her as a girl? Is that what they're going to be doing? I don't probably I don't know. Whatever. And all those things were taken from her. Aw. Well, I think you are though. Regardless, you don't have to wear a kimono. You can now. I think you can. But either way, you still are, and you're a strong person. But yeah, that's actually like really, that's really fucked up, and I feel for her with her upbringing. That's interesting with a lot of the discussion that takes place today surrounding gender and stuff like that. It's okay to cry any day. You don't have to be a girl to cry. Well, where do we go from there? What now? Just gotta wrap everything up a little bit. Wow. Sorry. There was some justaways in there. Um, Maybe he likes that better. Maybe he doesn't want all that attention. He'll be okay. Yeah, I guess it happens. Everybody makes mistakes. You are not, in fact, Buddha. He's right that you can't just do everything. The bride and groom. Kondo and the gorilla? I totally forgot about her for a little while. But yeah, I'm glad they brought that back. Otai, save him. Come in and object. Do the classic. Throw the doors open and run in and run away with the groom. Or something. She's into him then? Despite what he did before? Of course he will. He won't be coming back. Yeah, look at them. They're all here. A lot of bananas. Hurry up! I want out of this. Yeah, but that's what we can. That's all just bananas. I mean, they're eating them, so especially Kagura. It has to be on you. So please. From their planet, maybe? I don't know. You like the bananas? You can. There's plenty more where that came from. The king of fruits. You think so? I like bananas, but I don't know about that. Yeah, sorry. Cooperation is not their strongest suit. Otai will come save the day. Oh my god. Do they have to consummate the marriage in front of everybody? Is that what's happening? This is it. This is how it works, I guess. We've got a... Matsudaira's like, yep, go get him, buddy. Planet Shoujo, is that what it's called? Why is it called that? Alright, go ahead. Just get right up in there, I guess. Some porn actor reference. Look at that kid. He's like, whoa. Oh yeah, bananas indeed. Gonna get a different kind of banana out here. And Shinpachi doesn't give a shit. They're just taking bananas home with them. Why? Free bananas. Why peel them? Just take them as is. Oh, where is he just gonna land inside her? Holy shit! What is she gonna do? Is she just gonna like steal him? Is she gonna kick ass? So they are in the bathroom. Okita's leg. Gotta heal. They can be. The planet, yeah. The Planet of the Apes, as I said before. He must be over the moon ecstatic right now. All of them will be, but especially, well, no, not that. But that's bad. You got a riot on your hands. This could mess up planetary relations. Okay, we're fighting. We're fighting all the gorillas. She must feel so bad. She's gonna be like, but my wedding? That's it? Just like that, you've changed your tune, and okay, he just knows that he loves somebody else, so he's like, okay, yeah, I won't force you to get married then. Go do what makes you happy. How nice. That's all you needed to tell him this whole time, and he would have called the whole thing off? God damn. Now he gets that scene. Nice, nice. Whoa, what? You're giving him false hope. I don't know about that. There you go. Well, he's not even. Oh, yeah, he is here. He wasn't in the bathroom. You're about to make him watch a man fuck a gorilla. I will not stand for that. So that's all it was. There you go. That's fine. Either way. But is she really just playing hard to get? Is she hiding her feelings? I don't think so. I'm sure she wanted to help Kondo too a little bit. But either way, regardless, she helped. What a sight that is. They're all running away from Princess. Isn't this so much fun? Being back with these fucking weirdos. I really did kind of forget about the whole gorilla thing, even though it was really funny at the start of the arc. So I'm glad they brought that back for the resolution. That's a good way to wrap it all up. There is a pretty decent amount of time left in the episode, so there's definitely something after the ED. Likely. Maybe it's just a long preview, or the ED's longer, but we're gonna sit through it and see what happens. So, yeah, the Yagyu arc is done. 6 episodes, I believe, so the longest one we've had so far. I don't know how long they'll ever get in the future, but it was good. Some good, serious shonen arc action with some Gintama absurdity. They were in the bathroom a lot. So we'll see what Kyubei does going forward, how often she'll show up, and what kind of role she'll have when she does, now that that's over. This man and his ketchup. And we got some good backstory, too. And the toilets. I would like to see more of Kyubei in action, too. See her go up against some people where she can go all out and fight seriously to kill. See her sword style and how strong she can really be. She's good. It's just that Gintoki, well, you know. Gintoki's the best. Alright, what is after that? Okay, we're going to Ginpachi Sensei. Why not? One Piece? He's going to One Piece? You can just go from one to the other? Does that mean like the jump ratings are higher? Who is this guy, Onishi? Isn't that just the name they've always used? Yeah. It'd be awesome if there was like somebody like that and then they showed up as a cameo in One Piece. But either way, so that's all it was. And now we got whatever the hell's happening here for the next episode. I don't know. Big, what the hell just happened? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about that one. Alright, episode 81 finishes up the Yagyu arc, which was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what we get going forward. Random episodic shit, longer arcs, now that this was the longest one we've had so far at 6 episodes. What Kyubei does from now on, how often she or her family shows up, what kind of role she'll have, because of course this arc was about this very specific thing, so what she'll be doing in the future, what she's going to do with her life, and how she'll contribute to the story going forward, what kind of running gags she may have, I don't know, but I'm excited to see. This was a good mix of just a very shonen feeling arc. Like, Hijikata versus the Ketchup Guy was like one of the most straightforward shonen battles we have, like the longest fight we've had, and was generally very serious. And you have this setup that is very shonen, feeling like Enies Lobby One Piece type stuff, but then you also have the Gintama absurdity, some ridiculousness added to fights like Kagura's and Okita's, and then the total off-the-walls bullshit, like the bathroom stuff, which is great. And the mangaka Sorachi is just really good at doing both, at just taking the shonen stuff that you typically see, doing it, and then also doing a bunch of ridiculous random bullshit. Like, clearly, it seems like if he wanted to just write a shonen that's just kind of follows, I don't want to say like the formula and like a generic shonen in necessarily a negative way, but just like it feels like he very much understands what goes into that kind of thing. And if he wanted to just make one that's just like shonen in its purest essence, I feel like he could, but he did that. He's like, okay, I'm gonna do that, but add in all this ridiculous shit, and that's how Gintama was made. I recently rewatched Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, and it made me think of Gintama, because those movies are comedies and parodies, and they're really fun and really funny, but they're also great at just being the genres that they are. Like, Shaun of the Dead is a great zombie movie. Hot Fuzz is an amazing cop action movie, in addition to being the comedies and the parodies that they are. Like, Edgar Wright could just straight up make those movies if he wanted to, but he makes them and then also adds in this comedy, parody, reference-filled bullshit on top of it all. And so that really made me think of Gintama a lot, and if I'm comparing you to Edgar Wright films, then you know you've done a pretty good job. So, yeah. We get the resolution with the fight, which was really cool. It's great to see Shinpachi being a badass, because sometimes it's easy to forget that he can be and that he can do really cool stuff. And so seeing all of those moments, all of his screams and everything that he was doing, Gintoki getting involved, being able to take out Kyubei's plate like that so easily, maneuver in the air, boop, take the sword as well, her going after him in the first place because of the threat that he was, and then Shinpachi coming in with the final attack, given that opening. That was really cool. Them working together. Shinpachi, you know, I know he wouldn't be able to defeat Kyubei straight up on his own, so it's cool to see them working together like that, and I enjoyed that a lot. I didn't even know if they were really gonna continue the plate shit. Like, everybody's here, it's kind of a free-for-all, we're going wild, so let's just beat each other up. But they stuck to the plate shit, and they honored their words, despite what Kyubei's father said. They stuck with it, which is fair. And everything here was a good wrap-up. I didn't expect the fight itself to necessarily wrap up so quickly, but it worked as a conclusion, and then all the emotional climax with her and Kyubei and everything, and then the wedding at the end, because I kind of forgot about that, even though I really liked the gorilla stuff, and I thought that was funny. We had a lot more to focus on over the last few episodes, so I sort of forgot. I was thinking about what kind of wrap-up and resolution we're going to get for the arc at the end of this episode, and then we see the wedding, and I'm like, oh yeah! So that we get that whole thing was really great. But yeah, I mean, Kyubei, there's a lot of complicated feelings going on with these characters, and I like that a lot. Of course, Kyubey resenting the way she was raised, which is totally understandable because they did this for what they thought was best for her, but it was genuinely messed up. It made her not have like an identity and feel horrible about herself and questioning herself so much and make her unsure of who she was and wanted to be. And hopefully she can sort of start getting that get that stuff on track from now on and sort of get a handle on that and be herself more going forward. I sure hope so. And Otai being brought into this and wanting to repay Kyubey and be her left eye. I don't know if they're going to be referring to her as her going forward, but I am, at least for now. So I initially thought she was a girl anyway from first seeing her, so yeah. But like her, Kyubey, obviously having to know that Otai didn't really want this. There's no way she could be so ignorant to that, but kind of choosing to ignore it for selfish reasons, and that's understandable. Like it's a complicated emotion, like wanting to do this for yourself and thinking, like trying to make yourself believe that this is good for her too, and you're trying to be strong to protect her and thinking that that's what she needs, and feeling bad about yourself that you're weak and then you need to be protected. But I think a big theme of this whole thing was that, you know, you've got people who are close to you who will protect you, and that doesn't make you weak, and everybody needs help and needs protecting sometimes. And doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you can be protected, you can show your feelings, you can cry, you can be strong, you can just be who you are. But that was really sad when she was kind of breaking down and saying everything that she wanted to do. Like wear a kimono and just be with Otai like that and be friends, and that she wasn't able to do that. And I felt bad, and I hope that going forward she can start to have a more fulfilling life in the ways that she wants. But coming to the wedding and seeing everybody at the wedding and Otai having that speech with Hijikata, just him with all the bandages is great, and saying that there is a way that you can help somebody. You don't have to worry about trying to do everything for everyone all the time, but you can do something here. And she wanted to help out Shinpachi, but I think there was part of her at least that was doing it for Kondo's sake as well, even if she wouldn't admit it. Maybe not, but I think so. Not as far as Hijikata said or whoever said it. Maybe it was Okita, whoever said that she loves him. I don't think we're going that far. I suppose in a way it's open to interpretation, but I'd say she did it to repay them, to help him out, to help Shinpachi, and to help Kondo too. I'm sure he got so excited, so much false hope, like, oh my god. And he got to say her line, like, I want to go back with everyone. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. You can do that completely seriously and have it be like a Nico Robin moment where Otai says that, but then in the very next episode, you can do it in a totally bullshit, ridiculous way where Kondo says it too. But yeah, he was just gonna fuck that gorilla right in front of everybody. They got bananas everywhere. I don't know if this is genuinely going to start like an interplanetary war between Planet Shoujo, is that what it's fucking called? And Earth. But I'd be into that if we can get an arc about that. But yeah, that whole thing was funny. There's good action at the beginning. Funny, ridiculous way to wrap it up with some really good emotional closure in there too. So yeah, this was a really fun arc. But this definitely made me more endeared to Otai as well as liking Kyubey and these new characters. I don't know, again, not only about seeing her more in the future, but what about the Devas and the ketchup guy? You could always bring him back for some mayonnaise ketchup battles if you really want, or maybe what if he turns around? What if his defeat makes him decide to try mayonnaise? Or maybe he switches to mustard or something. He'll just switch to all these other condiments and always refuse to try mayonnaise. I don't know, but of course Gintoki with the good speeches about not needing to apologize because you were trying to do what you thought was best. You were trying to protect what you wanted to protect. Just kind of these people being self-sacrificing and like trying to do these things for each other, even though they know it's not really for the best. They know it's not really what would make them happy, and that it's not even really what would make the other one happy, but they're kind of trying to convince themselves that it would, just for everyone's sakes. And it was a good little story that I enjoyed. The preview next time showed a bunch of random shit. I don't know what's going on. Just saw a bunch of images. There was like some big monster and then it turned into something. I don't know. But it's also cool how much this focused on, someone like Kyubei with these gender issues, considering all the issues that we have about that nowadays and how much people talk about that, and how this was from, a couple years ago, a decent amount of time ago. It reminds me of one of the early episodes with the guy who was the boy's father, but he was like the mother. You know the guy that I'm talking about. I like that episode a lot, and so it's just kind of cool to address stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Funny stuff in there, just like them not wanting to wreck the wedding. They're trying to convince them to do it, but they're just not. Just go to the bathroom, take the bananas, whatever. Matsudaira actually coming through at the end. Apparently all it took was for Kondo to fully refuse and say there's somebody else that I love, and he's like, oh shit, well now that I know that, yeah, we're good then. You go be happy, so good for him. As much as it would have been cool to see some kind of change in the status quo, to see Otai acknowledge Kondo in some kind of deeper way, I didn't have any delusions that she was going to fall for the man and want to marry him or anything, but just that there could have been a something like that. It would have been nice, but it seems like she's probably at the very least gotten a little more respect for him. I think it's basically going to go back to how it was, though, of him just stalking her and being crazy about her and her not wanting anything to do with him, but maybe we'll see some little things, or we'll just know that under all that, there's at least a little bit more respect, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, he didn't have to marry the gorilla, so that's good. Didn't have to do anything with his banana. So that's this arc. Let me know your thoughts on this episode and this whole story. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel. Check out the stuff linked down in the description as well. Really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.